If your team gets off to an 0-2 start, here's the likelihood that they're going to make the playoffs. After the Thursday night football game, here's all the winless teams. We have the Giants, the Dolphins, the Browns, the Bears, Jets, Saints, Titans, Texans, Panthers, and Chiefs. Since we moved to the 14-team postseason format in 2020, teams that started 0-2 have a 13.3% chance to make it to the playoffs that same season. If you fall to 0-3, it just gets exponentially worse. If you go all the way back to 2002, there have been 96 teams that started 0-3. And if you carried that same 14-team postseason format all the way back to then, only 3 teams would make it to the playoffs if they fell to 0-3. That would have been 2 Mike Tomlin-led teams in 2013 and 2019, and the 2018 Texans that reeled off 9 straight wins. That's a 3.1% chance, so you have to avoid that 0-3 start. Currently, the team with the highest probability to make the playoffs are the Kansas City Chiefs. They sit right at 51%, but they're not worried about the playoffs. They're here for a Super Bowl. The 3 teams that won the Super Bowl after starting 0-2 were the 93 Cowboys, who didn't have Emmitt Smith for the first 2 weeks, the 0-1 Patriots, who didn't have Tom Brady making his first start until week 3, and then the 0-7 Giants. Nothing special there, but still, the Super Bowl is what the Chiefs are aiming for and what they have to get to. When you look at the other teams that are 0-2 right now, the only one that still has a real chance as far as probability goes are the Houston Texans. They sit at around a 27% chance to make the playoffs, but that starts with a win over Jacksonville this Sunday. Outside of them, every team is between 5 and 7%, besides the Tennessee Titans and the New York Giants. They both sit at around 3.6% probability to make the playoffs. Which team do you feel is most likely to recover from that 0-2 start and get into the postseason?